Guys, are we live? I believe we should be live on YouTube and okay. Hey guys, this is Dr. Nancy Lee. We are getting started. This is great. Cool. Right. So we're getting started in 1 minute. Let me play some countdown music and then we can continue to do our session. So let's do this. Let me do some countdown music and it's starting in 1 minute. Since you can turn off your camera for now until I call your name. Okay, let's do this. Awesome. Okay, so let me see who else is here with us. If you see us live on, awesome. So we are live. I just confirmed we are live on both YouTube and LinkedIn. How are you guys? So come on the chat if you can see us live and say hi, where you from, and what you go for 2022. Everybody say hi in the chat so that I can see that you are live with us. This is awesome. Okay, let me see who else is there. Hello, this is great. Cool, so let's do this. Let me do a quick introduction and hello guys, this is Dr. Nancy Lee and you are in my live free training regarding how you are able to break into product management with any background. And I am Dr. Nancy Lee, Director of Product and featured in Forbes. I've helped 100 people land their dream PM job offer in fan companies and unicorn startup and continue to get promoted as a product leader. If you're interested in product management trainings, please go to drnancy.com, this website, to learn more about our different kind of services, including resume review, all the way to end-to-end job hunting strategy packages for you guys. Awesome. So go to the website, drnancy.com, to learn more. And today, we are going to talk about how you're able to break into product management with any background. So that's a key, with any background. What do? We also have one of our guests, that's Cynthia. She's going to do marketing with me directly. Okay, but before we get started, so let me quickly go through today's deck. Share with you any of those methodology, how you're able to break into PM from any background. Okay. Can you guys see my screen right here? I think you can. Double check on our streaming. I think you guys can. Awesome. Cool. All right. So here's what we're going to cover today. How would you break into PM with any background? From any background can become product management. What do you do and what's the best methodology to do it? Okay, so before we get started, let's talk about inspiring stories. Actually, this is our student Iris. People in like 2 weeks or so, you'll see a YouTube video, a film with Iris. So basically she is somebody with a master's degree, graduating next year. And right now this summer, she already landed an internship offer from Microsoft and ServiceNow. Even if we're all going through recession, she still landed her internship. Her background was also in information science, transition into product management, just like almost all of you guys trying to figure out how can you break in with any different kind of backgrounds. And by the way, lots of people may be talking about, well, big tech company is having layoffs, there's no opportunities. However, she still break into Microsoft. And of course, there are fewer opportunities out there, but there's different alternative solutions, which I'm going to share with you today, okay, which is look into tier one company, but non-FAANG companies, okay, such as different kind of like health tech company and healthcare industry is still growing very quickly and hire lots of people, and some fintech company. And in the past couple months, majority of offers actually came from fintech companies. Those are great opportunities for you guys to continue to grow your career in the product management space as well, okay? But I do want to share with you regarding Iris challenges. She just like most of you guys, first of all, she doesn't have much experience. And second, she also have a hard time regarding managing the balance between looking for a job, preparing for interviews, like lots going on. So once you finish your resume review with us, you go to the website, dataanalyst.com, you can see different kind of resume review packages we have. So once you finish the resume review, she will realize, oh my goodness, this is like, I can land so many interviews, but I'm not ready. So she's struggling between having interviews. Should we go out for interviews, or should we directly prepare for all the skills before we even go out to land her offer? And all the time management is such a challenge for her. And I believe all of you guys will soon experience this once you update your resume through our help as well. Okay, so yeah, but eventually, and the best strategy for her to do it is that really try to improve herself first. Okay, so different kind of like curriculum, different module, different learning methodology, how to do better. You improve yourself first, your resume, your pitch, and try to do some mock interviews first, and then you go out for like job hunting. That's much more efficient compared with you're not ready, you just apply for jobs online, and then just things like start to crash your confidence, because most likely you're not able to land a job offer or interviews because your resume is not ready. And even if you land job offers, interviews, you are not getting the offer, so you eventually hurt your confidence. So recommend you guys really get prepared before you go out. But there are opportunities out there which I'm going to share with you later today. Now, and also for people who is joining us live, so make sure to go to this website, dataanalyst.com/50fan, to download the interview questions database that you can use to prepare for your any upcoming interviews. Okay, and we know today, since they joined us to do like mock interviews, the question is, how would you get free coaching from me? You can directly email my team at info@pmsr.io, or fill in the form in the description of this video. This is a Google form. You can fill in the information, and my team will send you a link to join me live on Zoom as well. And of course, the people has the most like, share, and comment of my Instagram or LinkedIn post is going to have the high chance of getting selected to receive free coaching as well. Okay, so final reminder, anybody who is interested in learning product portfolio, so next week we're having live masterclass. We teach you to learn how to create tailored product portfolio in 2 weeks that will land you PM offers during a recession, even you were rejected again and again. Okay, so go to this website, dataanalyst.com/masterclass, and learn the best strategy to create your product portfolio, and join me live there. Awesome. So, and yeah, we'll also have different kind of like job hunting strategy. Actually, tomorrow, go to this website, our inner circle. Tomorrow is about how would you use the ChatGPT to pass any interview. All right, so this is our last month's inner circle. My team hasn't updated yet, but you go to this website, dataanalyst.com/inner circle. You're getting a link to join me tomorrow regarding how would you able to use ChatGPT to pass any job interviews, and go to dataanalyst.com/inner circle to learn more as well. And scan the screen code barcode to join different groups, LinkedIn group and WeChat group, so that you are ready to find your marketing partners as well. Okay, so let me put the inner circle link here, so people can join the ChatGPT free training with me. You just need to register. Let me put it in the chat, so people can get it. One sec, hold on, let me put it here. Yeah, you guys should be able to receive the inner circle link and join me tomorrow regarding live training using ChatGPT. Okay, so let me see. Oh, we also see lots of people here. Let me welcome people. On YouTube, we have Javier. How are you? From Irving, California. How are you? It is like 8 o'clock your time. Start learning. How are you? Sharaf, how are you? And hello, yes. Sahil said, Nancy, I've been applying to internship with my background in product by making my own product and application, but keep getting rejected. Is there something I can do to get the interview? I think several things could go wrong. If you already have building your product portfolio application on your site, likely you don't know how to package your resume. So that's what I'm thinking, and you need to directly figure out your resume strategy. Last week we just launched our resume services. Okay, so let me show you how to do it. Okay, so number one, have your resume ready. Number two, have your product portfolio ready. Looks like you already done a side project, so which means you can turn it into a product portfolio. Okay, number three is have your 30 seconds elevator pitch ready. 3 things ready, and then you can get way more interviews. Something is very wrong, I think, for your resume, because you have product portfolio, but you're getting rejected, so it's wrong with your resume. So let me share with you regarding where is the resume review. Where can you get resume review? Let me go here. If our resume review services is linked here. So go to our website, documentation.com. You go down here, resume review. Okay, it's going to take you here. So different kind of packages you can select to do resume review. And you also have free training as well, and download your resume template and different kind of like packages you can have. Basically, we have a brown, silver, gold, different kind of packages, and really depends on what do you select. Okay, we also have money back guarantee. If you don't land our interview within 30 days, you get money back. You get full money back, because we know the system works through our program. And yes, we guarantee job interviews if you do resume review with us. So check it out. I think something's wrong with your resume if you already have product portfolio. For other people, you have your resume ready, but you're still not getting interview. It's likely because you don't have a product portfolio. Okay, so one of those two, or if you have both, which means you don't know how to network, you don't know how to pitch yourself, then you need to check out the 30 seconds elevator pitch training. Okay. Cool. All right. So now let me review regarding the strategies I need to share with you guys. Let me talk about how to break into PM with any background. So let me share this right here. Feel free to put your questions in the chat as well. I'm going to review all those questions. Okay. So this one, how to break into PM from any background. This is how exciting, and I believe you guys can do it as well. So let me break it down for you guys. When you think of breaking into PM from any background, you need to put into different categories. One is you guys already have work experience, let's say as a marketer, as a data scientist, as a consultant, as a designer, all of those. That's one group of people. Second group of people is you guys already have project. For example, you're in school, you have no experience at all, but you are starting to gain experience. So two groups of people. Okay, so now let's talk about someone who's not in school. In school, people will talk about different strategy for you guys. For people who already have experience, for example, this morning we have a real doctor. I'm Dr. Nancy Lee, but we have a real doctor, medical doctor, reach out to me saying, "Hey, Nancy, I want to become a product manager. What do we do?" Right. So that's a real doctor. She come in to try to transition to product management. We also have consultants. This happened many times. We have so many consultants in our program. We also recently have someone from BCG consultant, we also have someone from like PwC, EY, those kind of company in our program, like all the time, all over the place, and happen many different like times in the past, right? Or have data scientists or software engineers broke into product management, all happening in the past. So let me show you for people who come from already have experience, work experience, but you have no PM experience, how you do it. Okay, number one is, once you think about you already have work experience, let's use consultant as the example, right? So consultant, you never work on things end to end, but you have done something related to product management because you work with stakeholders. It's likely you know how to do voice of customer interview. All right. So you also have done some digital transformation project as a consultant, help companies to update their software systems. So those are very relevant to product management. And how you transition into PM is, number one, you look into your past experience, whatever you did in the past, how much is relevant to product management. That's number one thing immediately. Okay. And number two is you need to learn the end-to-end product management life cycle. So you say, oh, what I did here is the same as product management. What I did here is different from product management. So something's missing. Let me make up for things I don't have, but let me also highlight the strengths I have that is the same or overlap with product management life cycle. So that's very like important for you guys. Okay. Number three, once you compare your past experience and your recent experience, which is product management life cycle, and number three is to create a product portfolio to demonstrate. Let's say you are a software engineer or you're a consultant, data scientist, all of you guys. On your product portfolio, you should demonstrate, well, here's my transferable skills. For example, as a consultant, I have done voice of customer interview. Those are the example personas. And those are the GTM strategy I have done in the past. All of this are very important for you guys to highlight and talk about. You already have done that before by demonstrating your skills through a product portfolio. That's the key. Okay, very important. That's the key. Demonstrating you have done that through product portfolio immediately. So that's number one thing you need to do right away. Okay. Number two, once you highlight on your product portfolio, you can directly send your product portfolio to the hiring manager, to the recruiter, show that, hey, I've done this before, you should just interview me. This is crazy. This is important for everybody to get it done. Okay, so now the second group of people, which people with no experience, limited experience, let's say you're still in school, you literally have no work experience, like things are getting nuts and crazy, right? So in those scenario, you need to come back to ask yourself, well, currently in my school, is there any project I can do that you can talk about and decide if they're relevant to product management? Don't do anything like, I don't know, something too far away from product management. You got to do something relevant to product management as much as possible, such as like interview customers, understand pain point, create MVP, minimum viable product. All of those are very relevant for you to create a product portfolio. Okay, you can also go out, help out with a startup. You can also create an app on your own. You can do many different things. So all of those is turning into a product portfolio. That's number one thing. Everyone who has no experience, who currently in school, such as some of you guys I held saying, hey, I want to look for what's your job internship, product manager internship. Yes, you're not getting interviews. It's likely either your resume is incorrect, or you go into interviews and you realize that you didn't know how to present your product, a past project have done in the past, into a product portfolio. So that's the main problem you guys are facing. Okay, there's two problems and very important problems that you guys are facing. That's why you're not getting those like interviews. Okay, and then do this too. I guarantee you, you're going to at least land interviews. And for guys, you know how to interview well, pass those interviews, but then offer for sure. Okay, so today we focus on the strategy, how to break in. Next time we can do mock interviews. So we teach you how to actually like pass those interviews as well. But those are the proven strategy have been used by hundreds of product managers, landing the PM job offer, and I believe you can do it as well. So it is a bread and butter for all of us. If you're interested in product management course, go to drnancy.com. And number one thing is go here. I'm teaching product portfolio next week. Teaching product portfolio right here. Can I click this link? Okay, go to my website. Next week, right here. So next week, we'll teach you how to create a killer product portfolio in 2 weeks that will help you land a PM job offer during a recession, even if you're getting rejected again and again. Okay, come to this website. Let me also post in the chat and come to this website so that you have the same link to register to learn about the effective way to build your product portfolio. Okay, cool. Is there any, let me post in the chat right here. You guys put in the chat should pass through YouTube and LinkedIn at the same time. Awesome. So let me see questions here. All right. Is there any certification available that's worth pursuing as a product manager? Javier asked this question. So inside the Product Manager Accelerator, we offer you certification as well. Okay, so that's going to help you to immediately get noticed by the recruiters and hiring manager. And actually, I forgot to tell you guys, we are currently hiring for Uber. So Uber asked us to hire lead ads product manager. Lead ads product manager, which means people run ads on Uber. So Uber asked us to hire these people, and we actually have our B2B arm, which is we're creating our recruiting services for B2B companies. So we're working with company hire for them. Okay, so how to get those free job referrals. So for people, that's why. So our certification is extremely valuable, and those tech companies just ask us, hey, can you hire people here and here? And then people get certification from our program. You're able to get first selected by those companies who work with us. And in general, I personally believe that certification is not as important. It's more important the connections you can bring in those certifications. So that's why when you select those certifications, it's more about, hey, can I land a job through those certifications? Those are important questions you ask them. So I highly believe our certification is very valuable. So you can just go and check it out. Now, let me share with you guys regarding the Uber referral. So go here, darknessly.com/match. Okay, you come here, darknessly.com/match. You come to this website. Let me put in the chat as well. You get connected for recruiters for free, and this is our B2B side of the business. We connect with recruiters and we hire people on behalf of those recruiters, such as this week we're hiring on behalf of Uber. So you come to this form, you fill in this form, and then you're getting a Google form to submit your resume, and we pass the resume to the hiring manager directly. Okay, let me put a link in the chat. Let me see. Let me go to the chat box. Okay, so you can submit your information there. Okay, and then we'll send you the connection with the recruiters. Okay, let me answer the next one. If any question based on your specific background, let me know. Okay, so which means you come here, you say, hey, Nancy, I have this background. What should we do? So because today we cover how would you transition to PM with from any background. Okay, so check it out. Put a question in the chat. So Sahil said, Nancy, ever heard for product managers, Excel is the most important to know? No way. Is there anything I should know? Pre-programming language? Ever heard of analytical skills, SQL and Excel? No, I don't think so. I don't think Excel is the most important thing for product managers. I don't use Excel. My student working for those I have 100 students through our training in PM Effectivr, landing the jobs everywhere. So they are not using Excel. Everybody use Excel, but they're not really like, hey, I use Excel to do my product management job. For sure, it's wrong advice. Okay, so now it depends on the type of level you're looking for. And for example, if you're looking for end-to-end product management, knowing how to use Jira, those tools are very important. Knowing how to actually manage different requirements, use stories using Jira board and Kanban board is the most important skills all of you guys need to master right away. Those important tools need to master, not Excel for sure. Now, SQL is optional 50-50%, to be frank. And so none of my students, they came in and say, hey, I learned SQL, that's why I became a product manager. Not at all. Okay, it really depends on the type of job you're looking for. If you're looking for product analyst job, product analyst, yes, I think SQL is important. Okay, if you're looking for product manager job, depends on level, as I said. Product manager job, you don't need SQL at all because you have data science team who run SQL algorithm to help you out. Okay, so but entry level, if you're product analyst, your name, your title is analyst, yes, you need to run SQL. That's just like, for sure, there's a lot of data for analyst, but product manager, there's someone run SQL algorithm for you. All right, so that's a reason you don't need it. For people, make sure to like this video, hit the like button of this video. Okay, everyone, please do that. Hit the like button of this video so more people will discover our organic content and free coaching as well. So, classic. How to transition from data analyst to PM? Is it good to have a good data analytics skills for PM? Very good. Data analyst to PM. All right. So very good question, classic. For data analyst to PM. So first of all, I want you to change your mindset. Everybody can become a PM. You can. I have seen someone like working for like Solar City. It's Elon Musk, one of the company. He owns Solar City as well. He owns Tesla. He owns many different companies, including Solar City. Years ago, when I transitioned to PM, I talked to someone. That person's crazy. That person's background is history major, was psychology major. He became a product manager. You already have analytic skills as data scientist. Yes, data analyst. You can become product manager for sure. Actually, our student who has a data analyst background. Data background became product manager much faster than other people because they know something end to end for their how product was built. Okay, so now let's talk about data analyst. How to transition from data analyst to PM. Number one thing, when you transition from data analyst to PM, you need to do the following. You need to really understand how is your data is making impact to business. You need to see things end to end. For example, you have data insight, how it's leading to new product features. You ask you this question. And then how would you propose different features on the roadmap? You should talk about those on your resume as well, in interviews as well. Okay. And then as a data analyst, when you should see data as your own product, it's very critical. See data as your own product and start growing. And think about, well, I already have data as a product. What do I do next? It's about how would you improve data as your own product, maybe data platform or data systems. How would you improve data as your own product so that you are able to quickly like talk about you already have related product management experience. Okay, number one. And number two, for the part you don't have, for example, you're very analytical, probably you understand how to work with the engineering team, what's business insight, but you don't have those kind of like customer interfacing experience, right? Which means you don't know how to create product persona, customer persona. As a data analyst, what you need to do is you need to create a product portfolio. You actually need to go out to interview customers, understand the pain point, and create a product persona, customer persona on your product portfolio, and then you will have end-to-end experience. So that's the number one thing you need to do right away. So next week, I'm teaching you guys how to create product portfolio. All right, so you should go there. So where's the product portfolio thing? It's here again. Here again, where is the product portfolio thing? We are talking about next week. Yeah, next week I'm teaching you learn how to create a killer product portfolio in 2 weeks that will land you PM job offers during a recession, even if you keep getting rejected again and again. Okay, so come here. Now let me continue the Q&A. One second, bring up the questions. Okay, it is good to have a great data analytics skills for PM. If you already have it, it's great. I think it's very relevant because you can start to analyze data to understand the impact to customers. But the scope of thinking what you have is very small. It's not about analyzing data. Yes, it's good to have. It's more about your strategic decision. Here is data. What does it mean to my customers? How can I use the data to propose different kind of features we need to build? And why, when I build a feature, it's going to actually bring in different kind of positive interactions with my customers. That's the key. Okay, so it's my analyzing that. It's a next step. It's a product vision, product strategy, product decision. These are very critical for you guys to learn and analyze. Okay, but yeah, that's the foundation skills. Have it, it's good. You have it already, it's good. You don't need to add anything to it for sure. Okay, it's a next level you're missing. Data is very different from having a vision, knowing what product to build, writing requirement, telling engineering team what to do. Those are very different skills. Okay, you master other skills. We actually cover the real life skills as a product manager in our training, product manager accelerator. So how to join product manager accelerator, you should go to masterclass first, learn about our program, different packages, and how to use product portfolio. The product portfolio is our foundation strategy for people to land a result faster and also build confidence and gain experience. Okay, the number one thing. After you finish masterclass, you can submit application to talk to our head mission to see if it's a good fit for the program. Okay. Suraj said, any recommendation for transition to PM with a background in QA and familiar with agile project delivery and the relevant tools? Oh, very good, very good. We have a mentor who transitioned into PM with QA. Shinka, our mentor, Shinka, she transitioned into PM with QA. She has 12 years QA experience. Okay, so yes, you can do it happen. You can make it happen. So I have another student, Shasana. She also have like many 12 years, I say more than 10 years QA experience as well. Yes, you can. The number one thing is, yes, you can transition into product management with QA background. Here's what you need to do. Number one thing, as a QA, evaluate how much you had is relevant to product management. For example, you know Agile, so you know how to work with software engineering team. This is amazing. This is amazing, okay? Number two thing is you need to answer what you don't have. For example, sounds like you don't have much customer interaction, right? And also sounds like when you work on QA, you don't know the GTM strategy, go-to-market strategy. So what you need to do is you need to understand, well, when you deliver like QA as a product, did you work with internal stakeholders? Did you understand the needs and desire and pain points? Right? So you need to work on those right away so that you will like, oh, great, this is how things work, like needs and desire from my stakeholders, and turn it into requirement and turn it into the engineering facing and user story so that your team can work on it as well. So it's more about how you learn in real life. Oh, this is what product manager doing. Now, in my current job as QA, I have stakeholders. I understand their requirement. I write a requirement, and then they create a customer persona. You just need to do it in the right way. Okay, and then that's how you transition from QA to PM. And then the key is when you're QA, let's say in your current job, there's very limited opportunities for you to talk to stakeholders, and then you should build a product portfolio outside. Build a product portfolio outside of your existing program. Okay, so do that immediately. Do it outside of your existing program. So which means that you can build a product portfolio completely on your own, working with some startups or working with other like group of people. And in our program, we teach you how to create your own product portfolio. You can form a team within our program. You can also do it on your own, the different kind of paths and strategies we do so that you can create a product portfolio within 2 weeks and start to pitch yourself, start your transitioning process. Okay, that's how you do. But at QA, high confidence, you can, yes. Lots of people become with QA background, they can become product manager. I believe you can as well. Okay, so The worst thing for people to think about transition into PM is self-disqualify themselves. Let me define this, okay? I have someone come in, it's very crazy. Let me show you this. I have module slide and module 2. Actually, I taught module 2 yesterday. Let me share with you something I taught in my live class on Sunday. We have a Sunday, Thursday training inside PM Accelerator. So let me show you this one. It's about your mindset shift. Okay, so this is the class we taught last Sunday regarding, hey, product behavior, interview, how you talk about, how you tell your stories, everything's there. Now, when people come in, this is one of the students, actually March 11th. You see, March 11th, and last Friday, she messaged me, hey, good news to share. I finally landed the growth PM offer in the US at the Singaporean that only officially moved here 1 month ago. Thank you for your advice, encouragement, and getting up with amazing community. Couldn't have made it without you and your help. Okay, so my point is, our students, this one of us, we have many students like this. So a student from Thailand and a job in the US. Okay, we have students, she's from Singapore and a job in the US as well. All right, so my point is, when lots of, and by the way, she doesn't have PM experience. She was doing some environmental engineering stuff. Like she doesn't know PM at all. And the job she receives is actually cloud, like growth PM. She's working cloud space. She changed her industry completely, changed her country, changed her profession, changed her industry completely, 200%. Okay, so for lots of people, when you heard this, you should be like, wow, I'm so inspired. Other people who is not even in the US can move to the US to make it happen. I'm just going to figure out how I can make it happen as well. Okay, and follow the same strategy, build a product portfolio, learn how to do mock interviews, and how to answer questions regarding growth for the manager, what kind of questions we ask regarding growth, define growth, everything. Okay, we teach people inside the program, but I want you guys to start to set your mindset saying, well, people in Singapore land a job in the US. I am already in the US. I can do it as well. We also have people in London, they're trying to land a job in London, like globally. Okay, but if you change your mind, if you start to give yourself the wrong ideas, so you change it to must and how, I must make it happen, I will make it happen. I must become product manager, I will make it happen. Okay, instead of people may see this as yes or no. So, oh, that sounds very challenging. Maybe it's easy for her, difficult for me. So it's not yes or no. Can I make it happen? It's a yes, difficult, easy for her, no, difficult for me. This is like a wrong mindset. You should be like, oh, that sounds really like challenging. She's in Singapore. She landed a job in the US. How is it possible? This is crazy. This is crazy. So let me figure out how I can do it as well. Okay, you need to make a math. This is math, and we figure out how. We'll teach you how inside a product manager accelerator. But I want you, everyone out there, we also have free training on YouTube, but I want you guys to start looking into the, oh, this is also possible. So yes, this is definitely, we can do it. Let me figure out how. Instead of, oh, this might be difficult for me with my background. No, you make it the math and how. Okay. Cool. Okay, let me see any follow-up questions we have. Let me go. I have too many tabs open. So, Iser said, what can layoff SWE software engineering folks do if I want to switch to PM role and not target any software engineering role? Okay, cool. All right. Immediately, if you lay off, actually, we have a layoff people path. We have layoff people pass instead of PM Accelerator. Actually, we're adding additional training for people lay off. We have dedicated like time and study pass for people lay off. Actually, Monday, I have another student, Lauren, she was also laid off, trying to tell her how she's able to finish all the curriculum just within 2 weeks and immediately land a job ASAP. Okay, so now with software engineering job, your layoff. First of all, let's see this as a learning opportunities. Basically, God tell you that, well, you know what? you don't really love like being a software engineer and you're laid off now, it's time for you to rethink what you want to do for the rest of 20 years. The reason is, understand this. Let's say you start working at age of 20, you work in 60, you have 40 years to do your work. So it's important you start to think about, wow, I have 40 years to do my work. I'd better do something that I really love. Okay, God makes you a decision saying that you will lay off a software engineer, but God also makes decision to say that either, hey, yeah, God is telling you, maybe you should really focus on something you love. Okay, so first of all, change your mindset. Feel like, God, give me a hint. I need to focus on something I really love, which is product management. Okay, so now, how can you transition from software engineer to like PM role? Easy. We have a student, Priyanka. Many different students out there, Pranku, became a product manager. All of them became a product manager, okay, with software engineering background. No problem. Pranku even landed senior PM position, senior PM title. He's getting paid over $400,000 per year. Okay, so you can as well. Okay, now important thing I want you to focus on is the following. So if you're software engineer, you will switch to product manager role. Number one thing is you really need to understand how much of your past experience relevant to PM, because you understand agile methodology. So when you work with other engineers, do you suggest any ideas? Do you suggest any features? Right, all of those you can extract from your past experience. Right, you could be a technical product owner of certain features. That's you. Okay, but before you are able to claim yourself being a technical product owner, you should come back to ask yourself this. Okay, do I know end-to-end product management lifecycle? Okay, do I know what does PM do? Because we don't want you to land a PM job and then you don't know how to do the job. So that's just very bad. Okay, so it's important you learn it upfront. Okay, first of all, number one, learn product management end-to-end cycle upfront. What is customer persona? What do they do? How to talk to customers to understand the needs and create like features on product portfolio, on product roadmap, all of this. Okay, so number two is you need, because you're software engineer, you're very technical, you're missing the customer interaction. I want you to build a product portfolio right away. Okay, which means that when you build your product portfolio, you can do with a group of people, you can help with startup in many different ways. I'm going to cover more regarding product portfolio in my live training. Live training next masterclass. Anybody see this? Okay, I have live training masterclass next week. Go to drnancy.com right here. drnancy.com/masterclass. Once you go to my website, it's easy. You can locate the masterclass easily. Go to drnancy.com, you should find it. Okay, so my point is go there and learn to build a product portfolio, because your software engineer background, you just need to demonstrate, well, clearly, people think I don't have customer facing experience. So you need to create a product portfolio. But now some of you guys, for example, Pranku and Priyanka, they are doing customer facing job, but they are more internal customer facing. Internal customers, other stakeholders within the company is also considered as customers, not like B2C customers. You just need to do lots of evaluation and understand how things work in real life. And then you can see clearly what I did here is product management. What I did here is stakeholder, this is customer persona. I propose some kind of features. All of this is going to help you out significantly. Of course, you also need to do other part that identify what actually do not have and build a product portfolio outside your work as well. So that's how you make it happen. Okay, so for layout people, we have a speed up track for all of you guys. We tell you what exactly you can do to speed up the process within 2 weeks. You can finish all of our curriculum within 2 weeks, immediately go dive into this new era. Okay, go to drnancy.com and learn more, and go to our masterclass. We'll talk. Okay, Vin, come from support background to QA to PM. Biggest advice I can give is to do a side project, interact with your organization, ask current designer and PM what they need help with. Yeah, great advice. This is great. Cool. Yes, exactly. Do those side project and turn it into a product portfolio. Cool. Very helpful. Thank you. This methodology only works if you're already part of a team. Much easier than code applying for junior PM jobs. Yes, you're part of a team, you can turn it. If you're not part of a team, you create a portfolio outside of your existing product and experience. Awesome. Networking is super important. And Though it's not talked much, yes, networking is important. Cool. Thank you for providing your feedback. Vint, this is awesome. See example, hey guys, love to celebrate all of your success, right? Support to QA to PM, you can do the same thing as well. Awesome. So let me see. Do we have? Oh, we also have pre-submit question. Let me go to pre-submit question. Cool. Let me go to my deck. Yeah, feel free to put more questions here in the chat. Cool. Let me see those pre-submitted questions. Oh yeah, so those are our offer celebration. 2 weeks ago, that was in February. We haven't posted this week's offer celebration. I will. Actually, we have people actually crazy. Three of my students actually like land offering PM space, and all of them do not have PM experience. Okay, they all break into PM. Very excited to see it. And of course, last month we landed Amazon and Meta offer. Very excited. So let's answer this question. Majority of roles I came across require 2 to 3 years experience in product. So how could I research position that for fresher? A very good question. Okay, so now when they ask you, they require 2 to 3 years experience in product. It doesn't mean you have to have a product manager title. You are someone who's doing something related to product management, such as some of you guys put in the chat regarding, hey, I am a software engineer who recently off and I want to transition into PM. What do I do, right? So people like that, you need to come in to understand, well, exactly, this is what I need to do. As a software engineer, some of your tasks is relevant to product management. You just need to better talk about it and better understand how much of your software engineer task is relevant to it. Okay. And then for the part you don't have, you create product portfolio, and then you can qualify yourself to 2 to 3 years experience in product related field. All of you guys have transferable skills to become a product manager. I want to make it clear to you. Only 91% of people today's PM, they do not have a PM title and they transition into PM. 91%. You are those 91%. Yes. Okay, so when you just getting started, your past software engineering experience, data science experience, those are relevant to product management. You just need to know how to package better using a product portfolio. Really understand, okay, so I did this. What's my value add to the company? That's something to think about. But you cannot just throw it out, say, oh, I'm a software engineer. I already have 2 years PM experience. No, you should repackage it. Yourself should understand, well, how much this is relevant to product? What's my value proposition to the end-to-end product management lifecycle? You learn it first, and then you can better package yourself through a product portfolio. Okay. So therefore, you don't need, nobody will ask for have 0 PM experience in any job description. It's like, it's stupid. Nobody will ask for it at all. Okay, you totally don't need it. What you need is understand your past experience, identify transferable skills to become a PM. Okay, show those differences through a product portfolio. Okay, Kani said, how to build a Capstone product presentation. Oh, very good. Very good. See this free training. Okay. Capstone product presentation. Number one thing is you identify some project that's product related, and now you build your final presentation. And let me show you what you need to do. Go to my YouTube channel, I have free training here. Come here. Oh, by the way, hey guys, you guys need to come here. VP of product at Google is speaking on my podcast in 2 weeks. 2 weeks time, you're able, and then selected candidate, people are able to join Zoom with VP of product with Rob to join me together. Okay, you guys can do the same thing and come here, and Rob's bio, everything, his VP of product Google's, come here. Okay, people who didn't get lucky to join on Zoom, you can just watch the slide right here. But if you're interested, there is a place you can believe. Oh, I believe in my, so here's how to do it. We will send invitation for people to join us on Zoom, but you need to directly join our email list first. So go to this website and click this link. You join our email newsletter, and then we send email saying, hey, some pre-selected candidate, people, you can join Rob to do live discussion. He's a VP of product at Google. Okay, so now, digress a little bit, come here to do Capstone presentation. Capstone presentation, you come here. Where is, it's a take-home assignment video. Take-home assignment right here. Best tip prepare for DoorDash Product Manager take-home assignment. An offer right here. Okay, so do a project first, and then when you present your capstone, it's the same thing. You follow this video. Let me put a video here. Follow this video. When you present your capstone project, follow the same exact strategy. You can quickly achieve the best outcome using the same strategy. Okay. Cool. So I put a link in the chat. Awesome. Cool. I like what Vince said. If you're the folks that never had done it before, if individual realize that they actually do have transferable skills and experience, they will know how to apply it exactly. You just need to identify your transferable skills. Awesome, awesome. So, and let me continue. Where is? Let me go back here. I'm sharing this one. Let me slideshow. Next question. Inshin said, how to best prepare and answer behavior question? What are the common behavior question? Very good question. Okay. Best prepared behavior question is, first of all, you know the typical behavior questions, which is turn a product from concept to execution. And also, how would you prioritize product roadmap? Why do you want to become a PM? Tell me tell me a time we had a conflict with someone else. This happens all the time. Okay, so immediately, what you need to do is that when you prepare for behavior interview, we invented something called GRAIL framework, which stands for G stands for get to the point. R means rationale. Why is this an important issue for them to address? A stands for action. I stands for impact. L stands for learning. So that's what we invented GRAIL framework. Okay. So when you answer any questions, you need the better way to prepare for those questions is, first of all, master the framework, which is GRAIL framework we just mentioned. And number two, you need to talk about the impact upfront and why people need to listen to your story. And then you answer your question in a better way based on what the hiring managers want to hear. So each time we answer questions about, let me tell you my life story, it's about, oh, let me tell you exactly what the hiring manager is looking for. For example, turning a product from concept to execution, they're looking for 3 phases approach. Okay, to understand what they're looking for first and put it into the things they want to hear. So that's a way easier way for you to pass interview compared with someone just, let me tell you what happened. That's not a good way to do it. Okay, so let me show you the sample answers. What is my sample answers? So go to my YouTube channel. There's the sample answer. Oh, this is right here. I have a playlist of sample interview questions. You just use it. Product manager interview questions and answers. Go to playlist. It has different kind of like sample answers you can use to answer your upcoming interview questions. Okay, this must do, a must watch, and also watch my latest ChatGPT videos out there. How many views do I have for ChatGPT? Almost 1,000. So you guys can come and give a like. Almost 1,000 likes, 1,000 views and 26 likes. Come and like and check out the how to use ChatGPT to pass any job interviews. Okay, cool. Let me where is my slide at? YouTube slide guy. So I show next question. PMA Pro program. Okay, Catherine. So here is how to do it. Number one, we have a coaching program and we teach you end to end how you break into product management, and 80% of students do not have PM experience. The other 20%, they try to become a director product, senior PM. So they're very senior people, 20% very senior, 80% they are more junior people like you guys. Okay, so step number one, to join our program, you should go to this masterclass, go to drnancy.com, like on my screen, drnancy.com, and also the link on masterclass is also in the description of this video. Okay, go here, learn how to create here product manager portfolio. In 2 weeks, that will help you to land the PM job offers during recession, even if you keep getting rejected. Okay, so attend this masterclass, and then towards the end of masterclass, we'll learn different packages we have with very different people, very different background. Select the packages more work both best for you, and then talk to our head of mission to see if you're qualified for the program. Okay, so come here, pick time that works best for you guys. Okay, is this right time? Great, cool. Let me put it here in the chat so you guys have it as well. Cool. All right, I think I answered all the questions. I think I answered all the questions. Let me see. Yes, I believe we went through all the questions. All set. Cool. All right. Thank you guys for asking the questions live. Let me see the chat window. Cool. Awesome. Okay, great. We covered a lot today, and thank you for joining me. Make sure to like this video. Everybody like this video and share this video with any aspiring product managers out there, and learn what the best way to break into PM, and also join our masterclass next week. Okay, I am going to see you guys soon next week. Awesome. So talk soon. This is Dr. Nancy from PM Accelerator.